welcome to our news program.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being with you.
Thank you. The first question is about the open currency war in the world. So your expectation, what do you expect from the world financial markets?
I think the world financial markets in the next 5 years will do very, very well. I think you're going to see a huge boom in the world economy, and the 15 years of Obama and W are over, and we're going to get a new period of economic growth that will be very prosperous.
Okay. The second question is about the oil markets, about oil price. So what do you expect from the oil markets, and what decision can make OPEC on the oil price?
Yeah, oil prices were way too high for very long. And what you found happening is with high oil prices, consumers have used less and less oil per unit of output. And what's happened is it's induced all sorts of new supplies coming on the market. So we now have a very large supply of oil in the world, and the demand for oil is declining. So I expect oil to stay about where it is today for the next 5 or 10 years, something. It'll be a long time in the $50 range, $40, $50 range.
Long time. Okay. And then next question, next year Kazakhstan is hosting Expo 2017, and after then it's planning to launch Astana International Finance Center. It will be like DIFC, Dubai International Finance Center. So what do you think about the project? What challenge can get Astana?
Now, I missed the first part of the question. I'm sorry.
Okay. So next year, Kazakhstan is hosting Expo 2017.
Expo, okay.
Expo.
Yes, sorry.
Expo. So after them, it's planned to launch Astana International Finance Center. It will be like DIFC, Dubai International.
Yes.
So, and what do you think, your opinion?
Astana is amazing. I mean, this city is incredible what you've done and what you built at the capital. It's amazing, and I think you should be a world center like Dubai or like London. I mean, you've got an amazing country, and this is an amazing city. It's a long distance by traveling, but you know, it's well worth it. I was shocked when I arrived here how much I liked Astana and how much I love Kazakhstan. And I've never been here before, so.
So are you first here?
My first time.
And what's your
At 76 years old, I hope it's not my last time.
Okay. And what do you think about investment attractiveness of Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan is extraordinarily attractive to foreign investors. You've got a low rate, flat tax, income tax. You've got very good trade provisions, which allow foreign investment to come in and run things, low corporate taxes, all of this stuff. It's wonderful. You've got a highly educated population, and it's basically free trade. So it's very attractive to foreign direct investment. And it should stay that way. I mean, the one worry I would have is that if you start changing your tax codes, you'll probably make them worse. If you start changing foreign direct investment policies, you'll probably make them worse. Just, it's good enough, leave it alone. Don't do this turnover tax. Keep the VAT. Just don't do this turnover tax, and privatize as many companies as you possibly can in industries. Get it out of the hands of the government and put it into private hands. My advice to Kazakhstan.
There is a forecast that the world can face with a food crisis until 2030, and therefore now Kazakhstan intends to develop agriculture and diversify its economy. So how do you evaluate the potential of Kazakhstan in order of food supply security in the region, in the Central Asia?
Do you know how big your country is? With some water and some fertilizer, which you can probably get from your oil, I mean, you could be the breadbasket, the food basket of the world. I mean, you've got such a wonderful location, such a great facilities. I mean, I think it would be just perfect for growing crops and food and raising animals. But I would suggest not to do camel milk. I tasted it. I didn't like it.
Five institutional reforms Kazakhstan is implementing. That was initiated by a president.
I don't know the institutional reform, so I'm sorry.
Okay. And what can you say about Kazakhstan's role in the international area? Maybe our president's role, Kazakhstan's role?
Well, what you've done is a very good job of appeasing and working with your neighbors. You've got some pretty tough neighbors. China's not easy. Russia's not easy. You know, you've got all of these countries that you're dealing with, Kyrgyzstan and all these places, and yet you and your country have become very friendly, nice with your neighbors. You work together well. I'm very impressed with how Kazakhstan is really handling its foreign policy, its diversity, and its relationship with its neighbors. I'm impressed.
Okay, so you were first in Kazakhstan. You came to Astana Economic Forum. What do you expect from the forum?
I expected a very high quality clientele here, and I expected very high quality speakers. And you had both high quality clientele and high quality speakers. I've met with a lot of your government officials, and they're very impressive people. And you know, I've been to lots and lots of countries as advisor to, and you know, you have nothing to be ashamed of in Kazakhstan. Your professionals, your government people, your bureaucrats are very high quality people, and you should be very proud.
Okay, but what spheres we should improve?
Well,
to
you know,
be one of the most developed country of 30 most developed
you know,
countries.
the one thing I think is really important to diversify is by privatizing state-run enterprises. The government is way too involved in producing a lot of products. They should just privatize these and get them off and let them be run privately. You know, and you probably could make some money selling these enterprises, but don't sell just half of it. Get it all gone. And that's what I would do if I were running Kazakhstan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.